No, you don't have to plug it in.